Welcome back, everybody. This is the thejonnymar, and I'm continuing with Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, the HD version. So we are continuing to head downward in the ship now that we took out Olga Garlukovich in my last episode, which was our first boss encounter. And I'm going to continue to be collecting dog tags as well as we head down. Now, most of these are pretty easy. There aren't really that many that are super tough. But there are some guards in this area that are going to require us to have to use our USP gun because they're going to act all tough. And of course now we can deactivate these security cameras so we don't have to worry about them. Not that there's really that many of them in the ship. In fact, I'm not sure there's more than the 2 that I've already disabled, but we'll see, I guess. Now, I've already collected, I think, both of these dog tags, but there is some ammo down here in a locker. So I'm going to put this guard to sleep, and then I'm going to grab that ammo. I think when I was down here before, I didn't need the ration. I'm not sure if I need it now or not. I don't know if I used any. I don't think I did. No. Okay. Well, there's a ration there if you need it. Let's head back into the little stair area with the crew kind of relaxation place. Now there is only one guard this time, but if you leave this area, the second guard will come back. So that's why I got the dog tag from the guard that was patrolling in by the bar before, so that I could just stick up this guy now. And then there's one more guard over here at the bottom of the stairs leading to the engine, but unfortunately, this door over here is actually locked, so we can't get through it. Now, this guy has a bunch of flies around him. Very weird. And they will actually, if you spend too much time around him, they will come after you and start flying around you. Give me that dog tag. And headshot. So if that happens, what you have to do is basically run away from them and clear the area, go into a different part of the ship, and they basically won't continue to follow you. But we have one more guard that we couldn't get a dog tag from before because he was playing the tough guy, which means, of course, now he gets to die. And he has also moved, and now he's doing a different patrol route. And that is on the left side over here. So we'll wait for him to start walking in the opposite direction, and then we'll stick him up.
Freeze.
Now you want to make sure you always have your gun equipped when you go around to the front, because you'll notice I do my little quick change there, because I'm not good at putting the gun away without shooting. But you have to remember to actually re-equip it, because if you run around without a weapon equipped, then what's going to happen is they will instantly go into alert status, and they will start shooting you and radioing for backup. Alright, so now the other guard is back. So we're gonna head downstairs, and we're gonna head into the engine area, which is my least favorite area of the first part of the game to collect dog tags from. And because of that, I'm actually gonna save.
You want to save, Snake? Hey, Snake, what's hardest won, most easily lost? It's time, get it? Amazing how relevant these Chinese proverbs still are. Once the moment's gone, it's gone. Except for daylight savings time, of course. That extra hour to do anything you like with every autumn. Gotta love it. Then again, you lose an hour every spring, so I guess the proverbs are right. Wow, they thought of everything.
Did they even have daylight savings back then?
Of course not. They knew how to save time. We're the ones that need to be tricked into it.
Yeah, but you said...
The moment never returns, Snake. Let's not waste it on idle questions.
Okay.
I love these Otacon sequences. They're so great. But you'll notice that the music kind of changed a little bit and is reminiscent of a past character that we faced in the first game.
Raven?
And that is Vulcan Raven. Oh man. Let's see what Otacon has to say about him.
Snake, that shadow,
It's him. No doubt about it.
but Raven was, you know, out in Shadow Moses.
I know. Maybe it's the last of his 9 lives. Or maybe his maker decided to give him another chance.
You're not serious, are you?
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Either way, we'll find out soon enough.
Snake, watch your step, okay?
Okay, well, looks like it is boss time again. Or not. As you can see, the shadow is being cast by an action figure and a flashlight. And it's fun because if you actually shoot the action figure, then it'll... hello. Do we really want to just leave a corpse hanging out around here? Nah, let's put it back in there. It was in the locker for a reason. And this is how you put enemies into a locker. You just move up to them with the enemy while carrying them. And I'm not sure what this poster is for, but whatever. And that locker is locked, you know, which is what they do. But if you shoot the Vulcan Raven action figure, we get a little Easter egg. So he starts shooting out some sort of pellet. And I've heard that that is the McFarlane Toys action figure, which I guess is the company that made toys for this game. Good old Todd McFarlane, creator of, you know, some series like Spawn and things like that. I think he's actually now working mostly as a toy maker. And this guy's tough to get. You have to actually run into him to make him go backwards, and then you can get his dog tag. Now, there are a lot of guards in this area, and some of them are pretty tough to get the tags from. There's one in particular that's a real pain in the butt, and if I do mess up, that'll probably be the one I mess up on. This guy's not so bad. Just gotta wait for him to start going in the other direction. And there is some ammo at the end over here, if you're so interested in it.
Don't shoot.
But we're just gonna get this dog tag. We're doing pretty well on ammo. And the next area actually has a ton of ammo. So it's not something we're really gonna have to worry about. This guy, we're just gonna wait and let him look the other way. And then we'll run around him. Get our third dog tag in the engine room. So that is halfway. Did I miss him?
Don't kill me.
Alright. Where'd the dog tag go? Now, sometimes the dog tags are really odd positioned. So you saw in that example I had to actually go up against the wall to get it. Very weird. Now, the guard that's tough is up above. But first we're going to try to get this guard. Now, he's going to start walking this way, but he's only going to come about halfway. And then he'll turn around. So if you wait by the stairs here, he won't see you. And then once he turns around, you can head over and get his dog tag.
Freeze.
And there's another guard up the stairs to the right or left, depending on which way you're facing. And that is the last one we can use our tranquilizer gun with. The third guard, we're going to have to actually use our USP, because otherwise he won't hand over his tag. So there is some grenades over here, if you head around this big box. That may or may not come in handy. I haven't decided if I'm going to use those yet or not. You can use them in a sort of mini-boss type battle coming up. This guard, we have to wait for him to come over here to the right, and then he'll face away from us.
Freeze.
And then he's pretty easy to stick up. And you do want to try to tranquilize all of the guards in this area, because if you go after the guard that you have to use the USP and you actually shoot it off without the guards being tranquilized, that'll instantly put all of them into alert status. And they'll send in a clearing team, or a team that basically has riot shields. They're pretty tough to take out. Alright, let's get this guy. So run through him, stick him up.
Are you going to shoot me?
Maybe. You gonna give me your tag? Tough guy? Oh. Oh, it makes me feel so bad the way they kind of walk towards you while clutching with their hands out like that. Maybe someday I'll do a non-lethal playthrough of this game, but it would just complicate things. Basically, I would have to do it without getting dog tags. Alright, they're gonna fix this door finally.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
Howdy, Mooch. That is really weird that the back of her is on the inside of the locker. But we're gonna wait for this guy to come by so that we can get his dog tag too. Not sure who Mooch is, but there's actually a couple different posters in the game with Mooch on it. Alright, so let's go after this guy. Wait for him to head to the right. And let's go get him.
Freeze.
So now the door that went in by the guy with the flies is now working, so we can head back upstairs if we want, but there's not really any reason to. We've gotten pretty much everything. Alright, so now we have a little sort of mini game, I guess. Little sequence here. Let's activate Otacon to tell us a little bit about it.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Now, if you come here before you have the USP, Otacon will actually tell you you're going to need a better weapon to do this. Now, here's an interesting little thing. Look at this poster. It actually connects with the Mooch poster, sort of. You'll notice that that might be his hand instead of hers. But we have to knock out 3 sensors to deactivate the infrared lines or lasers or whatever. And the first one is up here. You have to stand on your tiptoes by pressing and holding L2 and R2, and then aim very carefully above the explosives to shoot the green box. And then you'll notice that the little red light will go out on the actual sensors. Now if you put on your thermal goggles, you'll actually be able to see the actual lasers. But there's the second box right there. And then we have one more box to get, which is actually the most difficult. So try to get all the way to the right without activating, of course, the explosives. And it's behind the little case there. You'll see the top of it. And you can barely get it. And that's it. Now we can head down into the cargo holds. So let's head into the deck.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your post until that time.
Alright, so we've gone past the Verrazano Bridge, which is where we were supposed to meet up with Otacon. So it looks like it's going to take us a little bit longer to do this than anticipated. Now, this guard up here that's coming up is actually kind of annoying to get his tag from because he's got a pretty big vision cone and his movement is unpredictable in a sense. So we'll see if we'll get him. I've messed up on this guy quite a few times. And he just takes forever too. So it's very much easier to just shoot him in the head when he's walking down the hallway and go past him if you're not trying to get the dog tags. Alright, buddy. Come on. Keep going. Okay. Oh, damn it! Alright. Well, I messed up. So in my next episode, we will try that again and continue onward. As always, viewers, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I'm going to head into the next area to get rid of this stupid alert. See y'all in my next episode. So long.